Did you know that babies begin to hear and recognize their mother's voice from as early as 18 weeks in the womb? Or that the flavors in the food a mother eats can influence her baby's taste preferences after birth? These are just glimpses into the fascinating world of prenatal learning and development. In this video series, we're diving deep into the secrets of the womb, uncovering how babies develop their senses, form emotional bonds, and even start learning before they take their first breath. With insights from the latest research and expert interviews, we'll explore the incredible ways that expectant parents can nurture and support this development, ensuring the best start to life. But why is this important? Because the journey of prenatal development is the foundation upon which a child's health, growth, and learning are built. It's a story of how the earliest experiences, long before birth, can shape an individual's future in profound ways. So, whether you're an expectant parent, a healthcare professional, or simply fascinated by the wonders of human development, join us as we explore the amazing world of what babies learn in the womb. Prepare to be amazed by the incredible learning journey that begins not at birth, but in the quiet, nurturing space of the womb. Welcome to Prenatal Development: What Babies Learn in the Womb. Chapter 1. Introduction to Prenatal Development: Understanding the Womb Environment. Have you ever wondered what babies learn before they're even born? Today, we're diving deep into the womb, a place where learning begins in the most fascinating ways. Imagine the womb as a cozy, warm environment, where every little sound, taste, and emotion is a lesson for the baby growing inside. First off, the womb isn't just a silent space. It's filled with a symphony of sounds. From the mother's heartbeat to her voice, these are the baby's first lessons in listening and feeling connected. Researchers have found that babies start reacting to sounds around the 18th week of pregnancy. This early exposure plays a crucial role in their auditory development. But it's not just about hearing. The womb is where the foundation of taste and smell begins too. Ever wonder why babies prefer sweet tastes? It's because they've been tasting a sweet fluid in the womb all along. Studies suggest that what a mother eats during pregnancy can influence her baby's taste preferences after birth. Emotionally, the connection starts in the womb too. Babies can feel their mother's emotions through the hormones that cross the placenta. It's like they're already getting to know each other, sharing moments of happiness and calm. Chapter 2. The Science of Senses: How Babies Start Sensing in the Womb. Now, let's zoom in on how babies start sensing the world around them, long before they see it. The science behind it is absolutely mind-blowing. The womb is the first classroom, and the senses are the lessons. Hearing is the first sense to develop. By the second trimester, babies can not only hear but also respond to sounds. Studies show that newborns prefer their mother's voice over others, a clear sign of prenatal learning. It's like they've been listening and knowing you all along. Then there's the taste and smell, which are closely linked. The amniotic fluid, flavored by what mom eats, introduces the baby to a variety of tastes. Researchers have observed that babies who were exposed to certain flavors in the womb showed a preference for those flavors after birth. Touch comes into play too. Even confined in a small space, babies are learning about touch by exploring their own faces and bodies. They're also sensitive to any pressure from the outside world, like a gentle pat from mom. But what about sight? In the womb, it's all dark, yet this doesn't stop the development of vision. The baby's eyes can detect light, and by the third trimester, they can open and close their eyes, preparing for the big reveal once they're born. Chapter 3. Early Ears: The Development of Hearing and Response to Sound. Diving into the realm of sound, it's fascinating to see how early ears begin their journey of auditory learning. From the whispers of a lullaby to the rhythmic beat of the heart, every sound contributes to a baby's early education in the womb. By around 18 weeks, babies' ears are developed enough to start detecting sounds. What's truly remarkable is how they not only hear but also respond to these auditory stimuli. By the third trimester, they can recognize and react to familiar voices, especially their mother's. This early exposure to language plays a pivotal role in language development, setting the stage for future communication skills. But it's not just about language, music plays a part too. Studies have shown that babies exposed to music in the womb often show a preference for that same music after birth. It's as if the melodies they hear before birth leave a lasting imprint on their preferences and memories. Chapter 4. Taste and Smell in Utero: Babies' Early Flavor Adventures. Imagine experiencing your first flavors not at the dinner table, but in the womb. It's a journey of taste and smell that begins very early on. The amniotic fluid surrounding the baby is a cocktail of flavors, reflecting the mother's diet. This fluid is the baby's first taste of the wide array of flavors they'll encounter after birth. From around 21 weeks, babies can taste this fluid, which changes flavor based on what mom eats. Garlic, anise, carrot. These flavors can all alter the taste of the amniotic fluid. Remarkably, studies have found that babies who were exposed to certain flavors in utero showed a greater preference for those flavors later in life. It suggests that prenatal flavor experiences can shape dietary preferences. The sense of smell is closely linked to taste and develops around the same time. Even in the womb, babies start to differentiate between various scents. This early development of taste and smell not only influences food preferences but also plays a role in early bonding. The scent of the amniotic fluid, similar to the mother's scent, helps the newborn feel secure and connected immediately after birth. Chapter 5. Feeling from within, the onset of touch and movement. Touch is the most primal sense, and in the cozy confines of the womb, babies start their exploration through touch. Even in such a snug environment, they're learning about their own bodies and the boundaries of their tiny world. From as early as 8 weeks, babies begin to move in the womb, although moms might not feel it until around the 20th week. This movement isn't just for exercise, it's a critical part of sensory development. When babies touch their faces or clasp their hands, they're learning about touch and their own bodies. By the 3rd trimester, they're responsive to touch from the outside world, reacting to a caress or a gentle press on the belly. This tactile exploration is essential for emotional and physical growth. It's how babies start to understand the concept of me versus not me. Studies have shown that touch can also calm and reassure babies, indicating its importance in emotional regulation and bonding. Chapter 6. The emotional connection. How babies bond with their parents prenatally. Long before a baby's first cry, their emotional connection with their parents begins to form. This bond is not just poetic but has a biological basis, facilitated by the senses that develop in the womb. The sounds of a mother's voice and heartbeat are more than just comforting background noise, they're integral to the bonding process. Babies tune into these sounds, and they can even recognize and prefer their mother's voice over others right after birth. This preference suggests that the emotional bond starts prenatally. Moreover, the emotions a mother experiences during pregnancy can be shared with her baby. Hormones associated with stress or happiness cross the placenta, giving the baby a taste of their mother's emotional state. It's a profound connection that highlights how closely intertwined the emotional states of mother and baby are, even before birth. The impact of this prenatal bonding is far-reaching, influencing emotional development and attachment styles post-birth. Babies who have formed a strong prenatal bond with their parents tend to show signs of strong emotional attachment and can be more easily soothed. Chapter 7. Learning before birth. Cognitive development in the womb. The idea that learning begins before birth might sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's grounded in solid scientific research. The womb is not just a physical space for growth, it's an environment ripe for early cognitive development. This chapter delves into how babies start absorbing information and learning long before their first breath. From recognizing their mother's voice to differentiating between languages, the cognitive abilities of unborn babies are astonishing. Studies have shown that babies can remember melodies and even language patterns they were exposed to in the womb. This early exposure to language and sound is not just fascinating trivia, it lays the groundwork for future learning, language acquisition, and memory. Furthermore, the state of the womb environment itself can influence cognitive development. Factors such as the mother's health, stress levels, and diet all play a role in shaping the developing brain. This underlines the importance of a healthy prenatal environment for optimal cognitive development. In exploring prenatal cognitive development, this chapter highlights the incredible capacity for learning that begins in utero. It's a testament to the complexity of human development and the profound impact of early experiences on the brain. Chapter 8. The impact of external stimuli, how the outside world influences prenatal learning. While the womb provides a protective environment for development, it's far from isolated. The external world has a surprising influence on prenatal learning, from the foods a mother eats to the sounds that permeate the womb's walls. This chapter explores how external stimuli shape learning and development before birth. The diet of the mother is a direct conduit of flavors and nutrients to the baby, influencing taste preferences and even long-term health outcomes. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, for example, are essential for brain development, highlighting how maternal nutrition plays a critical role in shaping cognitive abilities. Sound is another powerful external stimulus. The voices, music, and even the general noise level in the mother's environment all make their way to the developing baby. This exposure can influence auditory preferences and sensitivity after birth, demonstrating how the external auditory environment can shape developmental trajectories. Even emotional stimuli, such as the mother's stress levels or happiness, can affect the baby. Emotional states can lead to physiological changes in the womb environment, which in turn can influence the baby's development. This connection underscores the importance of a supportive and positive prenatal environment. Chapter 9. Nurturing a healthy prenatal environment. Tips for expectant parents. Creating a nurturing environment for a baby begins long before they're cradled in your arms. It starts in the womb, where the groundwork for a healthy, happy life is laid. This chapter offers expectant parents practical advice on fostering a positive prenatal environment that supports their baby's holistic development. Diet and nutrition. Eating a balanced, nutritious diet is paramount. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, folic acid, and iron support brain development and overall health. Incorporating a variety of flavors can also help shape your baby's palate, potentially making them more adventurous eaters in the future. Sound and music. Regularly talking, reading, or singing to your baby can foster early language development and strengthen emotional bonds. Classical music, soft melodies, or even just humming can provide a soothing auditory experience for both mother and baby. Emotional well-being. Managing stress is crucial for a healthy pregnancy. Techniques such as prenatal yoga, meditation, or simply engaging in activities that bring joy can positively impact the baby's development. Emotional well-being creates a serene environment for the baby to grow. Physical activity. With a doctor's approval, moderate exercise like walking or prenatal yoga can benefit both mother and baby. It improves circulation, reduces stress, and can lead to a smoother pregnancy and delivery process. Educate and prepare. Understanding the stages of pregnancy and fetal development can empower parents to make informed decisions about prenatal care. Engaging with healthcare providers and prenatal classes can offer valuable support and information. Chapter 10. The future of prenatal development research. What we can expect. As we look toward the horizon, the future of prenatal development research holds promising advances that could further transform our understanding of early human development. This chapter explores the cutting-edge discoveries and technologies that are shaping the future of how we view and support prenatal learning and growth. Genetic insights. Advances in genetic research are unlocking new understandings of how genes influence prenatal development. This could lead to personalized care plans for expectant mothers, tailored to the unique genetic makeup of their baby. Technology and monitoring. Wearable technology for expectant mothers is becoming more sophisticated, allowing for real-time monitoring of the baby's heart rate, movements, and overall well-being. This could lead to early detection of potential issues, ensuring timely intervention. Environmental factors. Ongoing research into the effects of environmental factors, such as pollution and toxins, on prenatal development is leading to a greater awareness of how to protect developing babies. This knowledge can guide public health policies and personal choices to safeguard against harmful exposures. Nutritional science. The field of nutritional science continues to evolve, providing deeper insights into the optimal diet for fetal development. Future research may reveal more about how specific nutrients directly impact cognitive and physical growth. Emotional and cognitive development. Understanding how experiences and emotions of the mother influence the baby opens new avenues for supporting emotional well-being during pregnancy. Research might soon offer more concrete strategies for enhancing cognitive development before birth. The future of prenatal development research is bright, with each discovery offering new ways to support and enhance the health and well-being of the next generation. This chapter not only closes our journey through the marvels of prenatal development but also opens the door to an exciting future of possibilities.